the fruit of the Spirit with this last recap video on self-control. Control everything. Our instinctive reaction is to want to control everything in order to gain peace. We try to control everything around us: children, husband, household, finances. But what we don't understand is that when things get out of control, we become fearful, anxious, angry, nervous, anything but peaceful. Self could become a big obstacle or could become one of our worst enemies to what God wants to do in our lives if and when we give in to what we see, what we think, understand to be true, or if we give in to what we feel. That's a big one. The scriptures clearly tells us to not lean on our own understanding, to not fear. The phrase not to fear or not to be afraid appears in the Bible 365 times. I guess this might give us a clue as to how often we need to be reminded not to give into what we see, think, or feel. Every day, every single day of the year. Be reminded not to give in to fear. Well, then how do we gain the control and peace that we are seeking to have? By surrendering all control to God. It will take an exchange. We will not gain peace by holding the control of everything, but by releasing and surrendering all to God. Releasing control to God, it is not an easy thing to do, but it's the best thing to do. It will take trust, confidence, and a deep belief in who God is and what He can do for you. The scriptures remind us of this very thing in Psalms 55:22. Cast your burden upon the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never allow the righteous to be shaken. So we gain control by releasing all control to God. Now, what are the benefits of maintaining and growing in self-control? From my own personal experience, I can tell you that the greatest benefit to releasing control to God is peace. An indescribable peace and freedom. To know that we do not have to have all the answers. We just need to stay close to the one who does. To not be worried about where the road leads or ends or have the outcome, but to know that God goes before us and He is already in every tomorrow. He knows the end from the beginning. That's Isaiah 46:10. And to know that all is working out for you, Romans 8:28. So what is the goal? The goal is to cultivate the fruit of the Spirit, to take advantage of every single opportunity life gives you, good or bad. Use it to gain God's nature, to grow you, help you grow in love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. By letting go, by dying to the selfish and sinful nature. We have been created in the image of Christ. Therefore, let us cultivate His nature by releasing all control to God. Remember, do not give in to what you see, think, or feel, but trust God with the process. He will never disappoint you, but He wants to surprise you. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.